Hello, I am Hajar and today I want to show you how to apply the viral I'm cold makeup look using only drugstore products. Because who does not like high quality affordable makeup products, right? So let's get started. I have already applied my skincare in the morning. I use hydrating eye mask pads under my eyes by a German drugstore brand called Balea. I feel like in winter my under eye area is more dry, so these masks before makeup application really help to make the skin plump. Meanwhile, I start with my eye makeup. I start to apply my concealer by Maybelline Super Stay in the shade 20 on top of my eyelid to neutralize it and as a base for my makeup. Next, I choose the new and beautiful eyeshadow Quattro palette by BH Cosmetics. I chose the Iceland edition with 4 beautiful neutral shades, a shimmery white, brown, and black, plus a matte light nude shade. The perfect shades for our I'm cold inspired makeup. I start off by using a blending brush and dip it into the light brown nude shade as my transition shade. I apply it all over my lid in a sweeping motion and go into my crease fold with it. Then I choose the shimmery white shade and apply it with my ring finger on top of my mobile lid. I apply a few layers until the shade is fully pigmented. The eyeshadow palette is so pigmented and the shimmer does not fall out. Really impressive what you get for €5. Next, I want to work on my lash line, hence I choose the blue-black shimmery eyeshadow and an eyeliner brush. Now I apply small strokes close to my upper lash line, starting from the inner corner up until the outer edge of my eye. I want to recreate the puppy eyeliner, which is so beginner friendly and good looking on hooded eyes because it does not interfere with the hood, which is the excess skin that sits on top of your mobile lid. I just apply a straight stroke, a little downwards, and frame 1/3 of the outer lower lash line to connect the puppy wing with it. Because we're staying under the hood or excess skin, our wing does not look crooked. If you're interested in more eyeliner tutorials on hooded eyes, I will link a few down below in my description box. To complete my icy eye makeup look, I use a pair of natural looking falsies by the brand Eyelure London called Fluttery Light in the design number 117 Light and Wispy. I check the size before wearing them. If they are too big, I trim the inner corner of the falsies. What I love about this drugstore falsie is it looks so real because of the light and thin lash band. I apply glue on it and wait for a minute to get tacky before applying. Meanwhile, I apply my mascara by the brand L'Oreal Paris called Lash Paradise. I apply 2 coats each eye and let it dry. I love this mascara. It is so easy to create perfect, non-clumpy lifted lashes. The wand is similar to the Too Faced Bestseller mascara, Better Than Sex. So definitely a must-have. Finally, my false lashes are ready to apply. I apply them on top of my natural lashes and press them onto my lid. Then I take off my eye mask pads and apply the inner eye brightening pencil by Sense Cosmetics in my waterline. This one is so creamy and I like the nude shade of it. It makes my eyes look fresh and wide open. Next, I apply my favorite CC cream by NYX Cosmetics Color Correcting Palette. I choose the dark peachy shade under my eyes to neutralize the darkness. To make my base more smooth looking, I choose the 4-in-1 Instant Matte Makeup Perfector by Maybelline. This powdery textured cream is the perfect foundation alternative for your daily makeup. I have a full review on it. I will link it down. Since it is very lightweight, I use it as a primer to smoothen out my T-zone. Since my T-zone is oily and I have big pores, this matte product will help to regulate the sebum production as well as make my big-sized pores smaller. Now I apply my favorite foundation for the winter, the Super Stay 24 Hour Skin Tint by Maybelline New York in the shade 4T. I apply it with my foundation brush all over my face and then dab it into the skin with my foundation sponge. This foundation is the perfect foundation for dry or combination skin like mine. In winter, it hydrates the skin, and on my combination skin with oily T-zone, it does not make my skin oily throughout the day. It feels super light on the skin and covers so well despite it being a tint. Next, I used the same Maybelline Superstay Concealer from previous and applied under my eyes, on top of my nose bridge, center of the chin, and forehead to highlight those parts. I then dabbed the product into the skin using a beauty sponge. My next holy grail drugstore product is this new pressed setting powder by Sense Cosmetics called Sensitive Mineral Powder. It is advertised to be the great match for sensitive skin, but it works on every other skin type fine too. It is very light and works as a great mattifying and setting powder. I apply it all over my T-zone and under my eye area to lock in the cream products. My favorite drugstore contour and bronzing palette is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I'm using the warm brown shade to contour softly as well as give my face some warmth under the cheekbones and along my hairline. This palette has neutral, cool, and warm toned brown contour shades for every skin tone, and it also has great setting powder in the shade of every skin undertone. All shades are perfectly pigmented and look smooth and non-patchy on the skin. I love cream blushes, and this drugstore cream blush will not disappoint you. It is the Cheek Heat Cream Blush by Maybelline New York in the shade Fuchsia Spark. It has a pink tint to it, and I think you can create the perfect I'm cold blush look with it. It is not only hydrating, but so long lasting. I apply a little on the apples of my cheek, up until the top of my cheekbone, and a little on my nose bridge and its tip. Now here's a tip to make the blush melt into your skin more naturally. Use the mineral powder from previous by Sense Cosmetics and apply it on top of the blush. I got to know this tip, by the way, by the makeup guru Smita Deepak, and it really works. Next, I used the Thick and Wow Brow Mascara by Sense Cosmetics in the shade Brunette 03 to tint my brows as well as shape them. I like the results. It looks natural and lasts the whole day for only €3. As for the highlighter, guys, I did not have any drugstore highlighter, so I had to cheat using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. I applied on top of my cheekbone and a little on my nose tip. If you have any recommendations regarding a great drugstore highlighter, let me know in the comment section. I just did not find my holy grail yet in the drugstore highlighters. Now onto the lips. I wanted to go for a warm themed glossy lip look. So I first apply my Tinted Kiss lip tint by Sense Cosmetics in the shade Chili and Chill. It has a warm orangey tint once applied on the lips and feels so hydrating. Then I use a random brown lip liner, which has a German drugstore brand, and line my lips. I spontaneously decided to create an ombre lip look. Then on top I apply the Hydra Kiss lip oil by Sense Cosmetics in the shade Honey Honey. It has the same tint to my lip tint and feels non-sticky and hydrating on the lips. I just love how nourishing it is to my dry winter lips. Et voila! This is my version on the I'm cold inspired makeup. What are your thoughts? I think the makeup turned out really good, and the results are proof that makeup has not to be expensive in order to be good. By the way, I'm talking about trusted budget-friendly brands, not a no-name fake palette from Temu, for example. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful to you and you liked the tutorial as well as my makeup product recommendations. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not yet, and turn on the bell notification for more helpful future tutorials. Thank you.